What's up, friends? You're watching B-Boy 45, the hospital's TV and radio station. Man, I love Fridays around here, especially when I get to talk to my friend Maya. Maya, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hello! Are you having a good Friday so far?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, I certainly hope so,
Yeah.
and I think I might know why. But tell us why today's really good.
Because Judith Light is calling in.
Because we got Judith Light on the line. Oh my gosh. Judith, thanks for making time today. Maya, take it away.
Okay, so my first question for you is who or what inspired you to get into the entertainment industry?
Well, I would have to say that when I was a little girl, both my parents were very supportive. They knew that I wanted to do this. And so I think they had always wished that they could be in the entertainment industry. And when they saw that I had a penchant for it and that I liked to memorize poetry, I memorized Twas the Night Before Christmas and performed it for my dad. I think there was something about that that began to stir in me. And then I knew that it was going to be a lot of work, and I had a lot of people who also supported me along the way. So it was really initially just my own desire to do this and my parents supporting me.
Oh, cool. So what was, or I know you got your start in theater, and you made your debut on Broadway in A Doll's House. What was the best part of starring on Broadway?
Well, with that production, the Liv Ullmann, who was at the time a very famous movie actress, she's since gone on to do other things. She's become a director, and watching her work was very special. And also there was a gentleman named Sam Waterston who was in Law and Order. And watching the two of them work was really special for me. And I had a very good friend there who is no longer with us, sadly. Her name was Barbara Colby, and I met her. And so we became friends. And there were a lot of great people in that particular cast. But to have that, the tiniest part in the world, it was such a tiny part, but I got to observe all these incredible actors. So that was really very special.
Oh, cool. Do you have a favorite Broadway show?
I don't. When we could, when there wasn't COVID, I would go see everything. So I don't have one in particular that was my absolute favorite. I just find something about sitting in a theater and the lights go down and there's all this energy from the audience and the actors and the interaction. So I can't say that there's just one favorite.
Oh, cool. So you play Dee Dee Standish in The Politician, and yeah. I love that show. It's very funny and like unexpected ways.
You have to note that is a perfect articulation of that show. It is funny in unexpected ways. That's Ryan Murphy's brilliance. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. So what drew you to that role?
Well, Ryan asked me to do it. Ryan Murphy asked me if I would do it. And so, when you get to work with somebody like Ryan and his world and his team, you just, and when it's a great part like that, there's nothing to say no to. You know what I guess that's two negatives, but you want to do it. And then I found out that I was going to be working with Bette Midler, and we became terrific friends. We had not known each other before, and we were surprised because we had this instant connection. So it was, and then Ben Platt is so wonderful, and all those young people, all those great young actors. So it's a really special project.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, is there a TV show or a movie that you always watch when you just want to be comforted?
There's no particular show that I watch that's a drama or a narrative or a sitcom or anything like that. I watch HGTV. Or the Food Network. I love both of those. And because it takes me away from the business, it takes me away from, I love watching people, and I love watching shows when I can, or like right now I'm watching Mayor of Easttown with Kate Winslet, and it's extraordinary programming. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's really special. Or I'll watch something else that, either somebody I know is in, or just really great television, wonderful programming. But that's a separate issue from when you, like the question you asked, which is, if I want to relax and not think about anything, I love the show Hometown. I don't know if you've seen it. I think Erin and Ben are so sweet and so amazing. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, it's so charming. It's so great. It's so heartwarming. And so I watch a lot of those kinds of shows. I like to watch, there's something called Taste Made, and it's where they show all these different chefs making different kinds of things. I like that because I like to cook and bake. So I watch that, and those are the kinds of things that are very relaxing for me. I just find it really takes me away, takes my mind away to something else.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I think one of mine is I watch Gilmore Girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've just been rewatching that. Like, I just want to live in Stars Hollow. So
tell me why. What are the reasons for that?
I don't know. I just love how it's like everybody knows each other, and it's just like a small community. And I don't know, it's just such a cute town. And so
yeah, I think you would like Hometown on HGTV. I also like, House Hunters or House Hunters International, those things. But I think you would like Hometown because it's about a small town where people know each other, and this couple is going around and helping to help people choose homes and restore them to build the town back up. And it's rural Mississippi, and it's so sweet. And if you like that, if you like Gilmore Girls, I think you would like this. And I know what you're talking about, because you're connecting to wanting people to be, I guess I'd ask you, what's the pull to have that kind of place that you'd want to live?
I don't really know. I mean, I guess it's my mom had, when we were talking about it, she made a good point that she thinks my anxiety would be a lot better in a small town, just where people know everybody.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It just, meeting new people makes me kind of anxious. So, and like talking to them. So I don't know. I like the idea of just a small town where everybody knows each other and everybody's family.
But you don't seem anxious talking to me at all.
I was really excited to talk to you. I was talking to my mom about it, and I think it's like with my interviews, it's a little different for me, because like
Understand.
I already know, like I know about like you and the other people I'm interviewing, and I've watched their shows, so I'm a fan of theirs. But with like people at my school, I will talk to people, but like I don't already know about them or anything. So it makes me a little bit anxious.
Well, maybe this interview show that you're doing, which is so great, and you've got some really terrific people, it may very well be that helps you when you go back to school and you're interacting with the people at school, because you can interview them too. You can say, who are you? What did you do? What did you do this weekend?
Yeah.
You have a something available to you, have a gift for interviewing. People are just people,
Yeah.
they're just people. I mean, everybody has anxiety, for goodness sake, everybody, if, it's not unusual. And, we live in a world that's filled with a lot of complexities. And so there are things that make us anxious or nervous or worried. And, I go through that. I bet you anybody you asked would tell you the truth and say that they go through that.
Yeah.
So I would take another look at, how you relate when you go back to the school and start relating to other people. I bet you do better than you think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My sister, she still goes there. I just do everything from home, but I go and see her, visit her on her off period. So so I went to the school yesterday and I got to see some people that I already know and I'm already close with. And I had never actually walked off campus to go do something. So my sister and I walked off campus and went to Starbucks. And so I was like, this is because we're seniors, and so we're graduating at the end of this year. And I was like, okay, this is what I needed to experience this before we graduated.
Right. Where are you where are you in Colorado?
We're in Centennial.
And is that close to Denver?
I don't really know.
Okay.
It's downtown for us. So.
So where are you going to go after this?
After this interview.
When you graduate?
I don't know. I'm not planning on going to college, and so I'm looking for I'm still planning on doing my show and interviews, and I'm looking for opportunities to learn more about the entertainment industry.
That sounds great. You could be in radio. You could do interviews on television. You could go to a college to study communications. Boston University has, I don't know if you want to go away from home so much, but there are a lot of places probably close to you that would do communications if you would like something like that, or journalism. So just a thought.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah. So my last question for you is, who do you consider to be a real life superhero and why?
Well, I would have to say that just watching the past year, I would have to say that all the people, the service people who have risked their lives to help all of us during this pandemic, the doctors, the nurses, the therapists, the pet care people, the dental assistants, the dentists, I could go on, the garbage collectors, the people who have helped us, the grocery clerks, you know what I'm saying? There's all of these millions and millions of human beings who have risked their lives day after day after day to make sure that we were taken care of. I just can't think of anybody at this moment in time. And as a collective, they're all individual and specific, but I cannot think of any group of people, individuals, that people in the nursing homes, I mean, that have been as brave and devoted as all of these people. And many of them have gotten sick and died, and their families have lost them. And I think that we cannot begin to acknowledge them enough. So that's what I would say.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. They're just, they've been like giving people hope for, and
yeah. I mean, and when you do something like this, you give uplift people, just wanting to show this to everybody who's, TV in the hospital. Hi, everybody. I hope you're well, taking good care. All the nurses that are there now, all of that. I mean, it makes a huge difference. And so somebody like you're giving people hope too. And I'm so grateful that you asked me to do this. Thank you so much. I feel so honored.
Of course, thank you so much. I am so honored to be talking to you right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Thanks, Judith.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Take good care.